Coming in at number 15 is Lloyd Banks with Officer Down. This is obviously at Officer Rick Ross. 50 and Rick Ross were in a big beef in about 2008, 2009. And Lloyd Banks aided the G-Unit lieutenant with this vicious diss. One of the most underrated rap disses you'll come across. It was scathing. Some of the most notable bars was high and hazy, shady, grimy, slimy in every way. 30 cities, 30 shooters, we're like the NBA. Blades when you want me to stop, tough plot. Big Macs for everyone you can eat. Pound for every pound you got. Damn. Banks wasn't holding back. Talking about Ricky Ross's weight. That's a low blow, Banks. I like this one. It was vicious. Go check this out, people. Coming in at number 14 is Saigon, when he was dissing Joe Budden, and the song was called Pushing Buttons. I like this a lot. I like this a hell of a lot. I think it's very, very underrated. Potentially could have been higher on the list. If you know it, then you know it's good. And people, even Joe Budden was saying that he didn't believe Saigon wrote this. Some of the most notable bars on this one was this. I got 10 just joints, super exclusives. Nobody will be in the mood for your music. How was he lyrical? This coward is pitiful. Talking about he doing it big on Amalgam Digital. This N is fronting. Listen to my voice. He was dropped. He is not independent by choice. Damn. Because obviously everyone knows Joe Budden was on Def Jam. He was kind of seen as a one-hit wonder in a time where everybody was selling multi-platinum albums. His album kind of went gold. And he had the biggest song of the summer. Arguably the biggest song of the year. Well, not the year, because that's the same year In the Club came out. But you know what I'm saying. But I like that bit where he goes, nobody will be in the mood for your music. Because Joe Budden had he had a series of mood music. I lost track on how many mood music mixtapes he did. But on to the next one, people. Coming up next, number 13, which is Common, The Bitch in You. That was directed at Ice Cube and Mac 10. So basically this started on when Common did a song called I Used to Love Her. And it was a metaphor for hip hop. He was saying how he used to love hip hop. And when he stopped loving hip hop, he kind of made it sound like he stopped loving it when it hit the West Coast, when the West Coast had it. Ice Cube and them felt offended because obviously they're from the West Coast. And that's how this beef started. But this is one of the bars that I thought were quite decent from the Chicago MC, Common. It'll take the nation of millions to hold me back from giving you mouth shots or hit with the pipe that Ralph got. Chris Tucker ain't around, it's your Friday. It was good. I wasn't salty she was with the boys in the hood. Coming in number 12 is The Rule, baby. Ja Rule with the song Loose Change. And you can imagine it's directed at 50 Cent. Well, it was actually directed at a lot of them. Dr. Dre got it. The whole Aftermath, Shady, D12, Jimmy Iovine, even Truth Hurts got it. Ja Rule kind of felt like he was Tupac at this stage, just shooting at everybody. This song brought out one of the baddest diss lines in this whole 50 and Ja Rule beef. One of the most memorable diss lines in my whole time. Listen to hip hop, I'll give it that kind of praise. You let me know in the comments if you agree. The bars go like this. You say your mother's a crackhead and Kim is a known what? So what's Haley gonna be when she grows up? Woo! Listen, yeah. If you telling me that these ain't serious bars, then you don't know hip hop. Cause ain't nobody was dissing Eminem like that back then. And he just killed him. He's like, literally Eminem says his mother's on drugs. And this is his girlfriend saying she's for the streets. So then he says, yo, the other female in your life, your daughter, what's she gonna be? Cause that's her genetic makeup. Yo, vicious. Coming in at number 11 is Shine Poe, former Bad Boy artist Shine with For the Record. This was directed at a popular guy on this list, 50 Cent again. Why I like this one, it wasn't like the most lyrical diss song, but When have you ever heard a diss song recorded from a guy in prison at the time, and he was shooting at the biggest rapper at the time? And I ain't gonna lie, it was a decent diss song. This is before Shine forgot how to rap. When he came out of jail, he didn't know how to rap. But this was actually quite a decent one. But, you know, I like this part of the song. It wasn't the most lyrical, but I kind of liked it. It goes like this. I was minding my own. Word got back. People talking about Poe. I was like, oh, God must be ready for this to go. You telling me that ain't hard? You telling me that ain't some hard bars right there? I was like, oh, God must be ready for this guy to go. Woo. Yo, that was tough.